Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to customize a VW Beetle once again. This time it is the least favorite model that I have. Well, it is not going to be this one since it is something I own in the past 17 years since I got married. It is actually the first Hot Wheels on my collection. I found this car right before flying to Spain to my honeymoon at the airport, so it is kind of sentimental to me, so I'm not going to change this one. Here I have another one. It is something that Hot Wheels released 2 years ago. It is a new kind of Beetle, and the dimensions are quite the same. If you're looking at the base, you see that the wheels are in the same distance. And the base is also very similar, except the back, which is different. Since I really don't like this Beetle's front because of the strange headlights, I thought about using this one instead. As you see, they have the same dimensions, but I think that now I'm going to let go on cutting these two cars in half because I really don't like doing that. What I'm going to do instead is to change the casting and try to create the same headlights as you see here on this blue Beetle. I thought that maybe I could use this piece instead of the original headlight. You see here it is nice and round, the same as you have on this blue pickup. Now I have another one. It is the tuned version of Hot Wheels. I really like the headlights. I think they are just perfect and nicely detailed. I've already replaced the wheels since the original ones were wobbling and they were already worn out. So now I'm going to show you, this is the Beetle that I'm going to customize today. It is one of my son's Beetles, but we have a few extra of them just for playing. And I thought about creating something that will look like this one. So I have to change the base and also the wheels. Now let's make some measurements and see the difference between the cars. Here you have wider base and here you have narrow base. And I think the right way to show a classic Beetle is by using narrow tires. So I'm going to have to make some changes to the Beetle that I'm going to customize today. If you wondered, I've already customized this same Beetle and you can see that here too I've used narrow wheels instead of the original ones. And I've also changed the height of the car. So basically what I'm going to do today is to do the same trick for the regular Beetle of Hot Wheels. I'm not going to add any rust like this one. I think that I will go with clean version of this Beetle. Since this car was painted few times in the past, it has already the screws in. So basically what I'm going to do now is to take off the base once again and hopefully for the last time. And strip the paint, of course. I'm putting some thinner inside a jar and it works very fast. Here I'm making some room for the new tires that I'm going to use. And now I'm going to create another base for this car. And here is the new base for this car. It is going to change the height of the car. I couldn't use the original base since it was too thick. Another thing which I really don't like with this car is these red tinted windows. I think that I will change them as well. I've painted the studs of this casting in order to mark the place where I need to punch two holes. After 1 hour of fitting, here is the base. As you see, it is already inside and I think it is just perfect. The wheels are also positioned in the right location, and this car is rolling. Now, after finishing with the base, it is time to add bumpers for this car. I thought about using these plastic bumpers. Since the original base had bumpers casted, I thought about adding these plastic bumpers instead of the original ones. Since this car is going to be displayed and not played with, it is okay for me to use these plastic bumpers instead of the original one. As you see, I'm drilling 2 holes for the new bumper. It is going to be placed with a little bit of super glue. And now you can see that the holes are just in the perfect place. Same trick goes here at the rear bumper. I will have to make sure that the bumper is well seated in place, and after that I will just secure it with a little bit of super glue. Now I'm going to change the headlights as well as promised. I want to have different headlights for this car, and I think they are the right ones. I really hope that Mattel will someday update this casting and use the right headlights. Now you can see that the headlights are nicely positioned and the overall shape of this car is improved. I'm going to change the tinted windows now, and I have this donor car here. It is again one of the cars that we're playing with. I really don't care that this Herbie will have red tinted windows instead of this clear one. Well, it is way better now with these clear windows, and now I'm going to paint this car. I'm starting with white as a basic coat, and then I will paint it in this teal color. Another thing that I'm going to do is to detail the taillights as well as the headlights and door handles, and I think that I'm ready to show you this car in my garage. So here it is my new freshly painted Beetle against the last one, which is the original one. You can see there's a difference in the ride height, and I think that mine is the corrected one, of course. I've also painted the wheels with the same color as the body, and I think it is a nice touch for this car. I'm very pleased with the decision that I've made regarding the headlights. I think that my headlights are way better than Mattel's. And as I told you, I really hope that Mattel will someday improve this casting since it is a very nice one. Another thing which I really don't like, that the original casting had this larger wheels at the back, and also the fact that there were kind of exposed wheels. It is it is not nice. I think that my Beetle is way better in shape. And finally, right before the end of this video, let me show you the difference in bases. You can see the wheels are positioned differently. And that will be it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. I will see you soon on my next project. Please take care of yourself, and bye bye.